The country could be heading for a resurgence in the economy that places us in pre-recession times. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. Thanks so much for tuning in. Preliminary results show that since November 2016, the unemployment rate decreased from 11.6% to 9.9%, which shows a 1.7% decrease. That accounts for 7,770 employed persons and 3,485 unemployed persons. The head of the Chamber of Commerce and Employers Confederation says the recent unemployment and labor force statistics are a good indication that things are heading in the right direction. He spoke with our Clint Watson today about what the trends are producing.
The Friday's workforce survey statistics are encouraging. This from the president and CEO of the Bahamas Chamber of Commerce and Employers Confederation, Edison Sumner. He says they are happy to see the declining numbers of employment in the country.
It's not the kind of thing that we're going to necessarily jump through hoops over at this stage, because while we've seen a decline, the numbers are still high. But we like to see, through combined and collaborative efforts, a sustained reduction in the level of employment or unemployment in the country.
Sumner says even if the decline in unemployment is only by 1%, as in the case of youth unemployment, it is still progress moving in the right direction, as it speaks to an overall significant factor.
The fact that the majority of those new hires, based on that snapshot, from a year prior, were in the private sector, means to a degree that there may be, some signs of confidence being reposed again in the economy by the private sector, where they go into the extent where they are taking on the risk of hiring more people, and in that process being able to train persons as well.
Sumner says he and his team in the days ahead will give greater scrutiny to the numbers. He admits, though, that when the survey took place also plays a key factor.
Incidentally, this happened to have been done before a general election, which means that on some sides we would have seen a bit of a spike in employment in the public service side as well. And we know that prior to general elections, there were a number of persons who were also hired in the public sector. So the numbers are always numbers that we would study. We would look at them, we do our own analysis, and determine where the real growth is and where that growth is coming from in the private side.
Sumner shared a plan with our news team on how he believes the Bahamas can dig itself out of tough times into a new lucrative industry. We'll have more in another report. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.